It was called the group of death for a reason. Canada survives the gauntlet. They beat Spain 88 to 85. The Canadians, they finished 3-0, and they will, of course, be in the quarterfinals. I mean, going into this game, Team Canada's men's basketball team had already punched their ticket to the quarterfinals, but this was still significant for Team Canada because now they will finish at worst as the number 3 seed and in all likelihood will avoid the United States side of the bracket. And this now should give Canada an easier path to a potential gold medal game, as this was a highly entertaining game. You got to give Spain all the credit in the world. They literally left it all out there. Spain playing for their lives. It was a must win for them. It came down to the wire. But then RJ Barrett, as he's always been doing in this tournament, coming up big. RJ Barrett hits the dagger in the corner when it looked like Spain was going to steal one. And even after he hit that, Spain making it interesting there at the end, hitting the 3, then Shea, clutch free throws, and then Spain, desperation 3 there at the end to try to tie it. And when that ball was in the air, I got to tell you guys, I thought it was going to find a way in the basket. Canada, they were tested from start to finish in this group. You know, you look back at the game against Greece, there's still a chance Greece can make it through. That was tough. Then they go up against a very talented Australia team. And then here against Spain, you got Spain's best punch. This was a Spain team that they needed to win. They had to go out there and get it done. And Spain, they did whatever they could in that fourth quarter, particularly when Canada, they had that bench unit out there. Spain, they took advantage because Jordi Fernandez, he was giving a lot of minutes to his bench and a lot of rest to his starters. But because Spain kept battling and they weren't going away, Jordi had to bring in his starters relatively quickly back into the game because things were getting tight. And then that's when we saw, you know, RJ, Shea, Dillon Brooks, who's been spectacular all tournament long, show you that these are basically the pillars of this Team Canada team. These have been the guys who continuously have come up big, as Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, this guy has just been absolutely clutch for Team Canada. He had 20 points in this game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, shot at 5-11 from the field. But Shea's that guy who, whether it's giving the ball to him late in games when you need a big bucket, icing at the free throw line. He did shoot it 9 of 13 from the free throw line. But this is a guy who you want the ball in his hands in these close moments. And then RJ Barrett, like, I can't say enough good things about this guy. You're already looking ahead to next season and thinking, man, this guy's going to be in the conversation for most improved player of the year. RJ Barrett started off slow, but he ended up big. I mean, 6 of 10 from the field. Shot 1 3 in this game. It was the biggest shot of the game. That corner triple to essentially win this game for Canada. 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 16 points, 3 assists. Did have a couple of turnovers, but RJ Barrett, he has just taken his game to a new level. He has elevated his overall play, and it's great to see as a Canadian fan, a Raptors fan, and this is the RJ Barrett that we've all been waiting to see. And RJ has been the definition of consistency from the first exhibition game in these Olympics to this game going into the knockout round. So RJ Barrett, it's only fitting that he is the guy to hit that big time 3 to get this win for Canada late there at the end when it really did look like Spain was going to pull off some magic and win this game to save their tournament chances. But RJ has just been unbelievable. Dillon Brooks, you got to give him a ton of credit as well. He's been shooting the ball overall well from 3, was 5 of 10 from the field, 13 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. His defense just setting the tone. Shea, Barrett, Brooks, these have been the pillars of Team Canada. And then I got to give a ton of credit to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard's contribution from off the bench was the X factor in this game. The Canadian bench basically didn't do anything outside of Nembhard. But Nembhard came in, 22 minutes of action. He was on the money. 8 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. Hit a couple of big shots in that fourth quarter, 18 points, 2 assists, a steal, a rebound. And I said it before in my last Canada postgame. the pillars of this team, Shea, Barrett, Brooks, the defensive effort that, Dort's going to give you. But I said, Team Canada, they're going to need some solid contributors from off the bench if they realistically want to win this entire thing. If they want to go up against the powerhouse of the United States and beat them, even some of these other teams that they could still wind up meeting. So Andrew Nembhard stepped up big, but I will still say this. Canada, they're going to need a little bit more from off the bench if they want to now hang in there with the best of the best in this quarterfinals and beyond. Because, when you look at this Canadian bench, aside of Nembhard, there wasn't anything. Jamal Murray, I don't know what's going on with him. Clearly not 100%, not the Jamal Murray we're accustomed to seeing, but Olympic Jamal Murray just ain't it. I don't know where he went, but he has not been here at all. He has struggled mightily. 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He did have 6 assists, so it was nice to see him at least contribute with his playmaking, but I'm talking about just purely from the offensive standpoint. Jamal Murray is going to need to be better if Canada wants to go all the way. And, Alexander Walker continues to struggle to shoot the ball. Ken Birch obviously been getting some minutes here at the Olympics, but can Canada get at least one more solid contributor, consistent solid contributor from off the bench? You hope Nembhard can follow up from this and, continue to have a nice tournament. But can Canada get another consistent performer from off the bench? And there I say, can Jamal Murray wake up? Because at some point, I think Canada will need Jamal Murray to look more like Jamal Murray in this tournament if they want to win the gold medal. But overall, you look at Canada in this one, guys, they get it done. They go 3-0 in the group of death, the hardest group at this tournament. They win Group A, and they have now put themselves in a great position for the quarterfinal round and beyond. So we're still going to have to await who Canada is going to play. We're going to have to wait until these other games happen, and then we'll know how the bracket officially looks and what Team Canada's path will be to a potential gold medal. We do know that Canada will play their quarterfinals game Tuesday. A couple days off after going 3-0, get rested, as they will look to then survive and continue to win as they got their eyes on the goal. So Canada, they get it done. It was not easy. It was certainly tough in these 3 games, especially this one against Spain. Made for a thrilling finish there at the end. Crazy final moment of this game, going down to the wire. Canada, though, prevailing, getting some clutch play. And again, it's RJ Barrett stealing all the headlines. RJ Barrett is the clutch performer of the game, hitting the dagger 3 in the corner to give Canada a great situation now moving forward onto the knockout stage of this tournament. So, guys, let me know your thoughts. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. That is it for me. This is Lucas signing off. I'll be back Tuesday when Team Canada goes up against their opponent in the quarterfinals. You definitely don't want to miss it. Keep it locked and loaded on this channel. Thanks so much for watching. It's Lucas signing off. Until next time, stay safe.